Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So with the announcement of the new Scarecrow 2.0 from Hot Toys, I thought we'd take an old figure here, the old original Scarecrow by Hot Toys, and have a quick look at it. I did do a re-review on this, but it was 3 years ago, so that's enough time. I think we can have another look at it. It was up in storage in the loft, and luckily it was one of the easier to find things up there, although his hands are not in the box. So I'm missing a pointing finger hand and I guess just a fist, which is somewhere in here, but the bulk of it really didn't come with much, the original. You got the stand, you got the figure, and we've got to talk about the straitjacket, because it looks like the new 2.0 doesn't come with this, and it's such an odd choice, because why would you withhold an essential part of his outfit? Anyway, we're going to have a look at him. Drop a like on it for me, folks. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. Lots of content on here featuring all these different characters and these different things around me, various collectibles and such. So yeah, if you're new, there's about 17 years of content on the channel, so subscribe if you haven't done already and enjoy. Right, I haven't seen this guy in a while, so let's get him out, let's have some fun. So when this Scarecrow figure was released, he came in a double pack with the Demon Batman here from Batman Begins, although that Demon Batman has a custom head sculpt now. Check out the video on the channel about all of that. But that was how they came in a double pack together, which was fitting, you know, considering the scene in the film. And do you think Hot Toys are going to do a 2.0 of the Demon Batman like they're doing with Scarecrow? I'm wondering if you guys are thinking about that as well. It seems unlikely. It always seemed like that was a bit of a risk figure for Hot Toys, the Demon Batman, because sure, people like me are going to be all over it, but it's not for everyone, because they're short on space and they just want the best Batman Begins representation, the best Dark Knight suit representation, and that's it. Maybe a Bruce Wayne, and obviously the other characters, but I'm just thinking about Batman here. But I'd be curious, I don't know, what do you think? Do you reckon they'll do another one of these with a head sculpt more like this custom one? The original head sculpt was really, really good. I mean, it was a lot more narrow than this. I have it over there with a bunch of other stuff to the side, but yeah, I'm wondering if we'll see it again from Hot Toys. Would you want one? Would you be interested in that? June 16th this year, in the UK anyway, is the 20-year anniversary of Batman Begins being released. Might be a slightly different date in America and different parts of the world, but I want to do something special on the channel, folks, for that anniversary. I could just do a live stream on the anniversary and we can all just talk about Batman Begins stuff, or I can do a big video showing you my entire Batman Begins collection. There's some new bits and pieces that I've received recently, like the McFarlane Batman Begins figure, the Demon figure, the Scarecrow figure, and the Lucius Fox in the party kind of suit outfit that he's wearing at the Bruce Wayne birthday bash in Batman Begins. So I guess we're waiting for Ra's al Ghul from McFarlane and from Hot Toys. I really hope we eventually do get him. But yeah, if you got any ideas for something cool I can do on the channel for the 20-year anniversary of Batman Begins coming up in June, then let me know in the comments and I can consider those ideas, and definitely need to do something special for such a big anniversary. So let me know what you think. I'll just quickly help you guys out if you're not familiar with my channel and you're wondering what these are. That's the OT Customs head sculpt. I'll run through it quickly for the folks who are bored of this. That's the OT Customs head sculpt. Instagram, he's on OT Customs, and you got the cape by him. That's a Hot Toys suit and body with Takara gauntlets, and that's a Pop Toys Ra's al Ghul figure, third party, but it's got a Bruce Wayne head sculpt under there to make him into Bruce Wayne from the League of Shadows. And you've got the Demon, which is by Hot Toys, but with a custom cape and a custom head sculpt. They've all got videos already on the channel with all the details, folks, so just have a rummage and you'll find the videos. That's the stock Hot Toys Scarecrow first version, and then you've got the Toy Fair exclusive Batman Begins, but with a custom cape, I think by Unreal Toys, and the custom head sculpt is by Unreal Toys as well on Instagram, and that's the 2.0 Batman Begins sort of leaning in version, where he sculpted it to kind of look a bit more aggressive It's a beautiful piece. That's my kind of more broody wrap around the cape look for Batman Begins, and then I've got the OT custom set up to display the suit and just kind of appreciate the whole outfit. Yep, beautiful. But yeah, plenty of content on the channel, folks. Have a good old look around and you'll find loads. I mean, Jesus, I've done since 2007. How many Batman Begins videos have I done on the channel? I do not know the answer to that, but it's got to be... It's nuts. Anyway, it's been a good time. It's been fun. That's a nice little shot there. Ooh. See, I want to make that the thumbnail now, but that wouldn't be... I mean, if I put Scarecrow in the middle, yeah, I think I can get away with that. Yeah, I went with this for the thumbnail. That's pretty clean, isn't it? Look at that. Ooh, surrounded by other Batman Begins figures. They're all looking at him pretty pissed off. Apart from Ninja Bruce Wayne, he's looking at me. He's keeping an eye on me, that one. Thinking, yeah, I'm watching you. Ninjas. I got a good one there. I mean, I do love ninjas, and Batman Begins, that look they had is really, really, really just like the ultimate ninja for me. Doesn't have all the extra little weapons on him, which he would do if he was going out on missions and that. He'd have his little shurikens and throwing stars and smoke bombs and other bits that I've been using in Shadows at the moment. Yeah, it's a nice figure, that one. But he came as Ra's al Ghul. I got that head sculpt in storage somewhere. I haven't seen it in ages. But you can't beat the side profile of the Batman Begins suit. I mean, just look at that. It's so cool. Right, shall we focus on Scarecrow, because that was the original point. So yes, the figure comes with the straight jacket. Well, the first one does. The second 2.0, they might chuck it in at the last minute. I wouldn't be surprised, because enough people have mentioned it. But it's ripped up to there, and in the film that appears to be the case. Makes sense, so he could sit on the horse. I can imagine him doing that right before he got on the horse and started riding around. It's a shame Hot Toys didn't make one of the 3 head sculpts you get, like an actual burlap sort of material, instead of a sculpt. But I guess I ain't complaining, because the sculpted mask head sculpts, both of them look amazing. Definitely even better than this one. But this was no slouch, you know. It's just a straightforward Scarecrow sculpt from the movie. There's no maggots, and there's less stitching as well. Well, no, I can actually see the stitching now. It's just that it's the exact same colour as everything else. So maybe I could dry brush it or something, but now that I'm going to be getting the new one whenever it releases. It's weird because you see the Deadpool figures coming out a lot quicker than other figures do when it comes to Hot Toys. So I'd really like it if Scarecrow turned out to be one of them ones, just suddenly the blogger pictures come out like next week. You're like, what the hell? You know, then I'd have to pay whatever I have to pay for it on eBay to get it. That looks amazing right there, so imagine how good the new one's going to look. But if they don't put in the straight jacket with the 2.0 at the last minute, then, you know, if you were lucky enough to have this original like I do, then at least you can use this, because it's a very specific kind of look. It's not like the usual kind of straight jacket I'm used to. No, just that I've seen them in films, and they're always a little bit different, I guess. But when I saw this straight jacket, I'd never really seen that kind of colour and design before. I've taken it on and off the figure so many times, I kind of just leave it undone at the back, because I'm always torn between displaying him in his suit with the mask or with the straight jacket. But he looks more frightening, definitely, with the straight jacket. So that's such a shame they haven't included it. Or it looks like they're not going to. I mean, doesn't look like they're going to. I mean, they included so much stuff. The lighter, the smoke effect, the gas effect, which doesn't look that great, but I'm glad it's there. Maybe with the right kind of lighting, the right kind of angle, you can make it look cool. And his briefcase, the Cillian Murphy head sculpt with the glasses, moving eyes, the hair looks amazingly well done on it. So yeah, I am definitely excited about it, and I'm wondering if... I'll tell you something. I had a little, what do they call it, like a premonition? A little moment where, after seeing this recent Scarecrow announcement, I had this kind of moment where I thought, I can kind of imagine the feeling, finally, of looking at the promotional pictures for a new Batman Begins figure by Hot Toys, and actually, even though I have, you know, the best custom head sculpts you can get, I can imagine myself looking at Hot Toys announcing a new Batman Begins, where I'm finally looking at it saying, holy shit, I need that. Even though I've got this stuff, they'll finally do one that's so accurate and so good looking that I will be just overjoyed and so friggin' happy. You know, for you guys as well, because it's been a long time. Interbay did an amazing job with their quarter scale Batman Begins figure, but as far as the 1/6 scale representation goes, you've got to go custom, or it's just not really there. Not accurately anyway. Look at that. I'm just going kind of slouching forward with a little bit of red light going up into his face. It's damn creepy. Ugh. The body's not the best. It's your old school. I mean, we're going back. How many years is this since it came out? I'm going to have to go check. This figure is 14 years old, folks. Yeah, 14 years. Still looking good. So that's a picture of the new Hot Toys Scarecrow that's coming out. You notice how his tie just cuts off very abruptly, and then on the original one it was more like a regular tie finish at the end. So I don't know which one's more accurate. I did go on Google and try to find an image of Jonathan Crane in the suit in Batman Begins, but he always had his jacket done up. I just saw that image on Google and I thought that looked cool. I love that scene in the film. I love when they first walk in and you see him in the background just lower down into the shadows with those two horns sticking up. It looks like a demon. And then later on he actually became a demon. I can't tell you how I felt when I first saw that. Man, that was nuts. I was not expecting them to go there with it. You know, I just thought it was so friggin' bold and earnest and made for adults, you know. This was like the real Batman film I've been waiting for my whole life. I love the Michael Keaton ones, I still do. I think they're their own separate thing, you know. Batman Begins just went places that I didn't think I'd ever see on the big screen. Give you a little look at the back of his mask. It's sculpted pretty well, but the new one's going to blow it away, I'm sure. It'd be interesting to do a comparison once the new one comes out. Now, remove the straight jacket and we got a pretty mashed up looking suit, because it's just of its time, and there's nothing wrong with that, because back then this was pretty impressive. But it's taken a bit of a beating over the years, I guess, from just having the straight jacket over the top of it and having the arms in, you know, kind of reaching out poses where he's dashing the gas into someone's face. And it's got like your regular old true type body, so it's not the best anymore. So I cover it up with the straight jacket and you don't really see it, but you see hints of it, which is just enough. But I'm sure the new suit on the 2.0 will absolutely just blow this out of the water. It's going to, well, it certainly looks amazing in those pictures they released recently. I think I used this for Commissioner Gordon at one point. But the proportions were pretty decent, you know, for Cillian Murphy back then. I mean, the suit's making it look a bit puffy, but he's quite a slim dude back then, and this figure, I think, conveyed that quite well. Now, on the original release, you don't have any of that cool apparatus, you know, his gas stuff. I mean, that's what the new one's going to have, plus the watch on his wrist there. And yeah, the suit just looks... Oh, the shirt is completely different, isn't it? It's got, like, pinstripes, do you call that? Well, that's interesting. Yeah, this one doesn't have any of that detail on the shirt. It's just a white shirt. So yeah, I'm excited. That head sculpt looks amazing. Plus it will have moving eyes as well. Nice transition from the hand to the wrist. It's not too ugly. Yeah, the original shoes... I think these are the original shoes. I did a lot of swapping around back in the day when I was bashing other figures, so I think they are the original shoes, but they're very shiny whereas the new one does seem to be more of a, not exactly matte, it's probably matte, it's just got a lot of light on it, but more of a matte finish on the new shoes, on the new version. I do like that base. Someone mentioned it was possibly a reuse of the old Hot Toys Daredevil figure. It looks like the same kind of setup, but I'm not too sure. Not very familiar with the Daredevil base. But either way, it looks decent. You get a cardboard backdrop apparently as well. And that's what he was supposed to look like when his blazer or jacket would do up, but I since had to glue them shut and it's come undone, so that's fine. But that's what it's supposed to look like, really. And you can still get him looking pretty good with his dashing his fear toxin right in your face kind of poses. It's going to be so much better on the new one, hopefully. But that's my little video, folks, just looking back at the original Scarecrow by Hot Toys. And don't forget to let me know if you have any cool ideas for something I can do for the 20-year anniversary of Batman Begins in June. Hope you're all doing well. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. Hit the like button on the video, help more people find the channel. Appreciate that, folks. And take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.